This region is the home of one of the 14 broods. Brood 10 appeared last in 1936 for a few weeks in June and July. Millions of these harmless insects fill the air with their song. The shrub...
And I'm standing in front of the house where a body was discovered by a neighbor early this morning. The neighbor who found the body did not wish to appear on camera, but stated that the victim looked as if they had been burnt, describing it as traumatizing to see. Not only has one been found dead, but the other residents of the home behind me have been reported missing, which the local police will be releasing more information on that tonight.
For the months following, authorities were called regarding a series of cases with very similar situations. The amount of missing people in the area had grown by 45% within weeks. Meanwhile, burnt corpses were being found throughout the community in locations stretching from people's houses to the woods surrounding the suburbs. A small but noticeable percentage of those missing had reported being followed by suspicious characters in the days leading up to their disappearance. The following audio is an emergency call with a man who was reporting such details before vanishing himself.
911. What seems to be the emergency?
Hi, I am wanting to report trespassers on my property.
Okay. Are you in danger?
No, they just won't leave. I'm the only one here right now. I don't even think they know I'm home.
Okay, sir. What is your home address so I can get an officer to do a wellness check for you?
Sure, it's right off.
Great, thank you. Can you tell me more about the trespassers? How many are there? What are they doing?
Well, I'm looking out my window at 4 people hiding in the woods that border my property.
4, you say?
Yeah, they're just standing there. Weirdos. They're lucky I haven't shot them.
Sir, please calm down and don't engage them. An officer is on the way and will question them. Can you stay on the line with me until the officer arrives? What is your name?
What?
Sir, is everything okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you there? Can you hear me?
It is this combination of masses going missing, the burnt corpses, and the reported stalkings that has incited ROT to investigate the suburbs west of the area. Thus, ROT organized personnel into Squad 031. Squad 031 was assigned as a scout team with the main objective of investigating the events at the suburbs and reporting its findings back to ROT in order to determine if any further actions are required. Once Squad 031 arrived in, they quickly set up surveillance at the homes belonging to the locals who most recently went missing. Both homes in question were now left vacant due to their disappearances. These locations were monitored and documented by Squad 031 for 48 hours. Using the data sent by Squad 031, ROT had theorized that there is a species known as a hive mind nesting within the suburban area. Given that the suburbs are incredibly dense while remaining somewhat rural, it would make an ideal nest and hunting ground for it. The following images were featured in the 031 report that documented the squad's initial findings. Hive minds are known to be voracious assimilators. While most low-level fiends tend to attack blindly, the hive mind is known to play a bit of a longer game, with their goal being complete assertion over a perimeter. Although while maintaining a high successful assimilation rate with animals, their assimilation rate with human beings seems to be lacking. When a hive mind fails at assimilation, the target usually dies during the process. Their body becomes burnt and unrecognizable, which is a trait specific to the assimilation process of the hive minds. While never studied in depth, reports claim that assimilation is done through direct eye contact with a member of the hive mind. We suspect the being traps its target in some type of trance that ensnares the target's consciousness. Once the hive mind has completed a successful assimilation, they are able to manipulate its subjects as if they were extensions of itself, making multiple beings, one being. While controlling its targets, the hive mind does not make efforts to feed its subjects, resulting in the assets of the hive mind slowly starving to death. Because of this, constant assimilation is probably pivotal to the survival of the hive mind, explaining their rabid targeting. Due to the threat presented by this constant need to assimilate, ROT had ordered Squad 031 to set up a bait in one of the houses the fiends have been stalking in hopes to learn more about the species. The following footage was salvaged from a ROT-issued camera that belonged to a member of Squad 031. All future communication attempts with Squad 031 resulted in failure. Once ROT investigated further, 2 out of 3 members were not able to be located. Their fates are unknown at this point, although ROT was able to trap a member of the hive mind within House B for further observation. Due to the items left about the house, we have reason to believe that the trapped transmuted fiend was once of Squad 031. Accessing feed of House B.